I already did a bit of this. Okay, did you hear the announcement just now?
Indeed.
Yes. I don't want to go. We don't have any other choice, right?
Right.
I can't imagine it's going to be good news, but it's not a good idea to defy him here and now.
Goodbye.
So I'm going on ahead. Really can't do anything except what Monokuma tells me.
Yo.
Hey man, you about to head in? Yeah, has everyone already gone ahead? Looks that way. I don't like it, but nothing's good getting come from that goddamn bear. Mondo? Sure you're okay? You kinda went all out in that sauna.
What?
Who went all out? That shit doesn't even faze me.
Yo.
But the edge of hell, I promised between men was waiting for me. Never saw it coming.
Yo.
Anyway, let's get our asses into the gym. Man, something unique must have happened between the two of them. Hey, Fumi, how come you haven't gone in yet? Sorry, don't scare me like that. Sorry, but we should really go inside. No, don't go. You can't go. That's what my ghost friend is telling me. Don't feel good about it either, but we can't just ignore this. Damn, that's true, hell. Guess we have no choice. I have to go too. Alright. Imagine us gathered together all of a sudden like this. What could he possibly want? Indeed. What might await us this time? Interesting procession. How's that funny? You can't smile like a normal person once in a while. Like how the housewife on a classic TV show smiles at the end of an episode. There's something totally messed up with you if you can laugh at a time like this. Which of us is actually messed up? What's that supposed to mean? Nothing particular, just admiring, that's all. I don't want to kill anyone, but I also don't want to stay here, living in blind denial day after day. I'm just admiring how you could live like that and still keep your sanity. I'm not in denial. That reminds me, remember how you kept talking about how the police would come to help us? How'd that turn out? It seems there's no sign of whatever possible rescue. Well, that's just... I wonder what actually happened.
Certainly.
Strange, that's true. There's no way the police would know about it. We're right in the middle of a major urban area. The police suck. On the contrary, the mastermind may just be that powerful to take control of even the police.
Could it be?
Oh, this might not be related, but...
Then don't say it.
Nope, I'm gonna say it. It's about last night. I was near the main hall just staring off into space, when all of a sudden, I heard it.
You heard what?
Sound that I don't really know what it was. What kind of sound? Well, that's like I said, I don't really know. But if I had to describe it, it was like a construction site, I guess. Construction site? I mean, I could just be making that up, but I only heard barely anything.
You definitely made it up. Must have been the sun in that ocean and that head of yours. Say what? What you talking about, Toko?
Goofy ass fucking bear, man. He's arrived.
What Hero said wasn't the sound of construction, but it could have been an explosion.
Huh?
Or maybe just a machine gun. Boo-hoo, that can kind of sound like construction in a way.
What are you talking about?
Ahaha, beyond this point, my mouth is zipped, my lips are sealed, and I am fully puckered. It's a secret little secret.
Fine then, let's move on to what you can tell us. Why did you call us all here?
You don't beat around the old bush, do you? Ready for me to get to the point, huh? But before that, you mind if I vent a little?
I'm low on energy these days. My stitch is even losing all its shine and luster. I'm thinking... Sorry about that. Thought I heard something. I'm thinking, because of all this ho-hum, boring old everyday life, I'm looking for something with a little more stimulation, something more rife with danger and intrigue. Listen, can I just be frank? The next Blackened hasn't shown up yet, and I'm getting bored. So I decided to come up with a new way to motivate you. Motivate? Another set of videos or something? Are you gonna show some demented thing to try and drive us all to murder? Drive you to murder? What a mean thing to say. Just awful. I don't know what we got planned, but we're not gonna kill each other for any. No matter what you do, I swear to God we won't. That's very big talk. You do your best to back it up, okay? Now then, with your permission, let me begin. So this time it's... embarrassing memories and secrets. As long as you're alive, it's given that there's things you won't want other people to know about you. So I did a little investigating of my own, and I dug up some of your darkest secrets.
And those embarrassing memories and secrets are all contained in the envelopes I have right here. I'm going to hand them out now, so take a second to take a peek.
As Monica spoke, he tossed the envelopes at her feet, quickly snatched the envelope with my name written on it, nervously pulled out what was written inside. My entire body suddenly went rigid. Oh, shit! What? How? How'd you find out about this? Everyone started talking at once. You have 24 hours if someone doesn't become Blackened by then. All your deepest, darkest, most embarrassing secrets will be exposed to the world. Maybe I'll roll by a crowded intersection in a van strapped with loudspeakers and spill the beans. Yeah, wouldn't that be so embarrassing? That's what you meant by motivate? Yep, you got it. They're all pretty unpleasant, trust me. None of you want to reveal that stuff, right? Definitely something I'd rather not people... wait, it's definitely something I'd rather people not know, but... we never kill over something like that. What you say? He's right, your plan's doomed to fail. No one's gonna murder someone with this kind of thing. Oh, no. Is it because for better or for worse, your memory is still a way to connect to the outside world? I have stuff I wouldn't want anyone to know no matter what, so I assumed you'd all be the same. Which is why I put so much effort in preparing this next motive. Man, you're saying you really won't kill each other over this stuff? That just sucks. Well, what can you do? Okay, then. In 24 hours, I'll expose all your secrets, just to make myself feel a little better. So sad, so depressed, fare not well. With an almost convincing look of depressed dejection on his face, Monokuma receded to the gym's depths. I don't know what to expect at first, but maybe he dodged a bullet on this one. I mean, yeah, having those secrets revealed is going to be totally embarrassing. But seriously, not enough to give someone a reason to kill, right?
Listen to me.
Good news, everyone, I have a brilliant idea. Why don't we all just confess the secrets in those envelopes right here, right now?
Without a doubt.
If we do that, any motive for murder will vanish. That's pretty smart, right?
Quiet down and listen.
Okay, so my embarrassing thing is...
I don't hear your stupid-ass story.
What?
I don't want to talk about it. I don't care what anyone says. I don't want to talk about mine.
Neither do I. Not because it is unpleasant, because it is impossible. Well, it's just human nature to hear when you say it like that. It's impossible. Come on, it'll be good for ya. Absolutely not. It's okay, just a little bit. Come on. As I said. Come on. I said I don't want to talk about it, you human bag of lard. I agree with them. There's no need to discuss it. What do you think, Chihiro?
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I don't really want to talk about it right now. But I also don't want to leave things the way they are. Maybe I can talk about it later. After I try my best to become strong, then I can tell everyone. If you don't want to talk, you don't have to. I'm not super excited to talk about it either.
That's true.
Everyone's that much against it. Even my bro's the one that suggested it. I gotta say no. Well, that's okay then. Either way, if it's just a few secrets, I'm sure nobody will want to kill them. I hope you're right. Secret so bad you'd kill someone to keep it. Nobody's got something like that, right? Okay, I'll stop with all the secret talk, but it advises 24 hours to get ready. Having our secrets exposed is gonna be fun. It's not like we're gonna die because of it. So, don't do anything hasty.
The way you keep repeating makes me worry even more.
Oh, what? Sorry. I know it's gonna be tough, but
Alright.
This isn't as such. Soon the doors to the dining hall. Okay then.
Yep.
like that already, huh? Let's call it a day. Good idea. We need to prepare for tomorrow.
I was left with anxiety I just couldn't shake, but we left things as they were, and left things as they lay. One by one, we headed back to our rooms. Secrets or memories you don't want anyone to know about. Way to connect to the outside world. Honestly, all that crap Monokuma was spouting didn't have any effect on me. No way anyone would kill over stuff like that, or at least that's what I thought. Maybe I was just being optimistic. Which is probably why, without too much of a struggle. Jeez, I'm more tired than usual. Super tired today. I fell asleep. What I didn't know was that even then, a tragedy was taking place. Hey, do you have a second? I want to confide in you. It's about the prevailing world attitude right now. Difference between passive and active, I mean. For example, it's the difference between like, oops, I killed him, and yeah, that's right, I killed him. Amazingly, there are tons of people who don't understand the difference. Can you believe it? But there's a huge difference between oops and that's right, you know what I'm saying, right? Anyone can kill someone in the heat of the moment, but surprisingly, if you can do it with calculated intent. To make that choice, then put it into action, it's way harder than just letting your emotions lead you. It's all about preparation, resolve. So maybe you're wondering, what's the point I'm trying to make?
Well, I'm not totally sure myself. Maybe you should try reading between the lines.
Morning. Good. Good morning.
Good morning.
What? Wow.
Nice reaction. I'm glad to see you didn't disappoint. What are you doing here?
Yeah.
I want to spice things up, so instead of a school announcement, I decided to wake you up in person. What the hell for? Because it's fun. As long as I'm here, I'm figured I'd let it hear right from the bear's mouth. Hear what? Are you sure you should be acting this laid back? Mean even though something happened to one of your buddy classmates? What? Hello, what? Your face is all like blue, like someone on the verge of death. Huh? What happened? What are you talking about? That's for me to know, and you to find out. Good luck! Something's happened to someone. Was it? No, it can't be. There's no way someone would. But what if? No, what ifs are pointless, especially now when... Dining hall. I need to get to the dining hall. Oh, shit. Someone bit the dust. Oh, Makoto.
Are you okay? Did Monokuma talk to you too?
Hiro, Hina, Sakura, and...
Byakuya.
You're the only ones here? Where's everyone else?
Yeah, they're only tie off to verify with Monokuma-san. Were they fallen victim to the something Monokuma mentioned?
The something?
Perhaps.
Can't be, has it happened again? Murder.
After hearing what Monokuma had to say, the worst possibility forced its way into my mind. Took everything I had to drive that thought away.
So something really did happen. Does that mean someone did it because what happened yesterday?
Yummy, that stuff was just a bunch of old memories.
Just old memories? Don't be sure about that. Clearly someone felt it was more important than that.
Huh?
To judge somebody else's value based on your own outlook, do you realize how dangerous that is?
Why didn't you just say something yesterday?
Naturally.
You only forget this in the co-op game. It's every man for himself. What good did to me to get on my way to help you?
Just the words.
Stop saying that already.
Something wrong with him. Serious. Did he get brainwashed or something?
Wait.
It's not important. What matters right now is what happened.
That's fine.
He's right. Let's all split up and begin looking. The game is afoot.
So So we gotta look for a body. Uh, Doesn't look like it's in there. Alright, I'm gonna go upstairs. That's probably where it's gonna be, so in the pool area, I bet. Huh? Door's open, but aren't these supposed to be locked?
For this investigation, I have unlocked the doors. Please look around to your heart's content.
Investigation.
It's all clear now.
This is it, Dutch. Bianca.
I see.
Didn't even when you said there can be no doubt a murder has really taken place. Come on. The locker rooms. They're suspicious, very suspicious indeed, wouldn't you agree? Huh? Suspicious? Seems nobody searched the locker rooms. Let's start with the girls' locker room. He was muttering, as if only talking to himself. Not waiting for a reply, he pressed his hand against the girls' locker room door. As the door swung open without a sound. Oh, Shannon. At that moment, time seemed to freeze. Oh. Who died? Oh, shit. What? I don't know how long it took for me to fully comprehend the reality of what I was looking at, but as soon as I did... No. Wild, almost primeval scream escaped from my mouth. Danganronpa. Josh suppressed my screaming, but it was useless. It surged out of me like water from a spring, gushing out of the ground. Becca, on the other hand.
Very strange.
Not unusual, don't you think? Solely calm, just as you were watching all unfold on a TV screen.
I see.
Looks like the hero's corpse should have been suspended somehow. It's almost been written on the wall in blood. Bloodlust? Such a brutal way to kill someone. No, this is beyond brutal. Wouldn't you agree? They killed her. How could it not be brutal? No, that's not my point. Murder is far too bizarre for any everyday amateur to have committed it. Unlike with Sayaka, the murder was not a crime of passion or necessity. It's almost like whoever did it for fun. You see what I mean, don't you? What? My head was swimming. I was still reeling, too confused to understand what he was trying to say. Before I could even begin to clear my head. Hey, I heard screaming. Did something. Ah, Chihiro!
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
What the hell was that?
What?
And that's right, you were unconscious during circus, so you don't know about it. What just heard was the body discovery announcement. Apparently when 3 or more people discover a body, an announcement plates to let everyone know. The method is so that the search for the culprit can proceed fairly for everyone involved. proceed fairly? Body discovered in Almas, then Chihiro really is dead, yes. Before you start screaming your head off, go round everyone up. Seems another game has begun. Another life or death game to uncover a killer. Taka bolted out of the locker room. Everyone made their way to the scene. Felt as if no time had all passed. It's like my sense of time had just taken wing and flown away. When I finally came back to myself, I saw everyone had the same look of confusion, fear, and anger. We all stood there, gathered around Chihiro's body. Damn, I couldn't keep her safe. So there's another victim. Which means we are now in the same position once again. Fuck, man. What the fuck is this? The dream isn't a dream. It's all just a dream. In fact, I haven't even been born yet. I don't even have a memory of being alive. Yeah. Shut up. Man. No, there are more important things. Yeah, but the dumbbell's fucking covered in blood. For now, pay attention to the wall. Huh? I said once already, there's a word written there. On the wall? Yeah, it says bloodlust. The word bloodlust. Written on the wall, in blood.
So,
I don't think it's any kind of dying message. It's just too strange. Don't think about writing bloodlust in blood doesn't sound kind of familiar. Murderous feet who kills again and again using bizarre and brutal methods. The scene of each crime, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly, then slipping away from police to catch him up. The nickname the internet gives to this mysterious killer? Genocide Jack? Genocide Jack, the murderous fiend whose grisly attacks were famous all over the country. The ultimate murderous fiend, creating a reputation of abnormal, downright cruel killings. There's some kind of copycat killer trying to imitate Genocide Jack's style? Then why would anyone do that? Perhaps it's the work of the real Genocide Jack. The real Genocide Jack is here in the school?
no way.
There's no way. But going so far as to write bloodlust at the scene, I'm surprised at their stupidity. I can't imagine a worse situation than dealing with a stupid murderer. What is it now? Toko. Ina was pointing towards the entrance of the girls' locker room. Toko was the last to arrive. Now she was just standing there. No, why? 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 The dunk. She fainted. That did not sound good. Toko! Ina rushed over to the collapsed Toko and started trying to shake her awake. Toko, are you okay? Come on, wake up. Oh, that's right. I remember what she said. She faints every time she sees blood. So is she homophobic? I do not imagine she does not watch too many horror films, then. This isn't a violation of the rules, right? I mean, technically she passed out somewhere beside her room. No, I think she should be okay. The regulations prohibit sleeping, like on purpose. So since she didn't faint on purpose, it doesn't count. Catch it. Toko, can you hear me? Hey, you gotta wake up. As if she'd heard her, Toko suddenly shot awake. As in, she literally jumped from where she was, laying. Such a strange reaction. I was such a total loss for words. Straight up into the air, changing her stance as she did. No time flat, she was just standing up. Ignoring physical contortions she had to go through, motions were totally haphazard. Oh, what? Sorry about that, I was just shocked, you know. Sometimes happened when was I the only one? Toko, are you okay? I'm fine, yeah. Wow, is that a dead body? Hey, are you dead? Yeah. She must have hit her head real hard when she fainted. The world has a front and a back, top ending and a bottom. See if truth and a web of lies. Yeah, what the fuck? This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different. No, everything's fine. At least the stutter's all gone. It's a good thing, right? Yeah. Clear to me. Everything is not fine. Your eyes seem strangely vacant. Might be best we take her back to her room for the time being. I don't mind taking her, but could someone help me? If you need help, I don't mind. Taka, could you help me? Sounds like an odd man. Very well. You take care of your girl. The rest of us can begin the investigation right away. I can assume nobody has a problem with securing Mondo on guard duty again. Hold on a second. Rushing to an investigation? The mastermind isn't behind that. After all, what happened last time, surely you realize that. There's no question that Chihiro was murdered by someone among us. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
Of course.
Right as rain! But don't take it as a bad thing, just a fact of life. Because that's how graduation works. Then it happened again? Is that what you're saying? That another one of us killed a fellow classmate? Huh? Does that freak you out? You guys got no balls, did you know that? Is there just nothing down there at all? Well, I'll let you pray to mine if you want. Actually, I don't have any either. Sorry. Stop monologuing and tell us what you came here to give us. You did bring us, right? I sure did, chum. Allow me to present you the next Monokuma file. I know how much you must be looking forward to it.
See ya later.
So please do your tippy-top best in this investigation.
No way.
Do we really gotta do another investigation?
Examining the corpse of one of our friends? Having to expect all our other friends? I hate this. I can't take it anymore. I hate it too. I've had enough. I'm getting out of here. Where do you plan on going? There's nowhere to run. Just accept it already. After all, blood is just liquid. A dead body is a simple object. You are very enthusiastic about all this, are you not? How can I not be? If we don't arrest the culprit, we all die. That's true, but to jump into it so soon? What, do you want to die? Fine, then go die somewhere. Right now, go ahead. You're a waste of space. Dead body's an object. Jiro wasn't an object. Show a little respect or something. I'll beat into it.
Calm down.
Everyone stop bickering. Listen, there's some truth in what Byakuya said. Kyoko?
Because
If we don't solve the mystery and find the killer, our own lives are forfeit. And if Byakuya is right that Genocide Jack is somehow the one who killed Chihiro,
that's right.
unless we do something, more victims could start piling up. Forget more victims. If we don't mess it up, we're all dead meat. Hold on. If that's your worry, you don't gotta worry any longer. In any one killing game, the guilty party may only kill a maximum of 2 people. I don't remember any rule like that. I just came up with it. I mean, if one person went around and killed everyone, your lovely student life would be all over, right? That case, why not limit it to 1 person? Only good mystery. You don't want to miss out on at least the potential of a serial killer angle. Just one would totally murder that possibility. Farewell for now. I'll catch you guys at the class trial. I can't say I understand his thinking, but if we can kill up to 2 people, then more than 1 person's life could still be in danger. Which is definitely not good. We need to uncover the culprit before something else happens. You need to shut the fuck up. Well, now, if it now, Tuck and I are gonna drop Toko off at her room. Now, Yami, can you drop off?
There is nothing to be done.
We have no time to stand around here. We must begin our investigation to Sweet. If we do not solve the mystery of who killed Chihiro,
Is that okay?
then we will quickly follow her into the afterlife. That's true. I hate this, but if I want to survive, me and everyone else, we have to do it. We don't have any other choice. Victim was Chihiro Fujisaki. Time of death is estimated to be around 2 a.m. Body was discovered in the girls' locker room on the 2nd floor of the school. The cause of death was a blow to the head with a blunt object. She was killed instantly. Man. That's fucked up. It's not like there's any point complaining about it, no matter what I go to do. Alright, so... Hey, Miko, do you have a second? Uh-huh. Do you need something from me? Of course, life in that place is quite dull, you know. What do you need? I'm gonna let you cooperate with me during my investigation. Huh?
I'm purchasing your talent, the same talent which allowed you to solve Sega's case. Solve? No, I just seem to have some limited use, which is why I've chosen you. You have the honor of contributing to my investigation. So you're inviting me to come with you? You're doing the most arrogant way possible, though.
Let's go.
Now then, shall we get started? But we need to get moving. There's no time to be standing around. Don't really know what just happened. Looks like I'll be working with Biaki on this one. Alright, so it was the dumbbell. There's a dumbbell on the floor, and this bloodstain. There's bloodstain on the dumbbell. Monokuma said a blow to your head with a blunt object would kill you. I mean, this dumbbell was actually the murder weapon?
That's right.
Don't imagine it could have been anything else. Man. Like, I mean, I know Chihiro was gonna fucking die, but like, come on, man, this is a little extra. Like, Jesus fuck. I could feel the life draining out of my own body. It's a dead body. Chihiro's dead body.
Very strange.
The more I look, the more strange it all seems. It's meant to be Genocide Jack's handiwork. Well, but
What?
we're still not sure he did it. Is what you want to say? I wonder about that. The word bloodlust is written on the wall in blood. What's the meaning behind it? Bloodlust. There's a fresh blood stain on the carpet. It must have been spattered with blood during the murder. The poster's got some blood on it. It must have happened during the murder. Guess I'll just, like, talk to Biaki for a sec. If you have time to talk, you have time to start investigating. What do you have to say, Mondo? Dude had a real complex about being weak. Heard Chihiro talk about it, right? All I need to get stronger. Yeah, I do remember she said that more than once. Sure did, but I guess it explains the trip down here. Did she really need to get stronger that badly? I already mentioned it, but she was a girl after all. Most girls aren't all that strong. I don't know, man. Haven't really thought about that stuff. Because Chihiro's complex. Can't help wondering what it might be. Mondo's account. I use this locker room all the time. Now it's become the site of Chihiro's death. Why was she killed in the locker room? Actually, if you think about it, she could have been killed somewhere else than carried here. She was very light, that is true, but it wouldn't be hard for someone to carry her. But still think she came here on her own, by choice. What makes her say that? She's been talking a lot about lately about how she wanted to get stronger, saying that she came here to exercise. According to the Monokuma file, apparently she was killed around 2 in the morning. She really been exercising that late? You know, myself would usually be in the locker room during the day. She's probably avoiding it then. Avoiding it? Though we invited her to join us more than once, she never showed up. So I can only assume she was trying to avoid us. And instead she came to exercise in the middle of the night? Perhaps, but it's difficult for me to imagine she would have come alone. She did want to start exercising, but she specifically mentioned she couldn't do it by herself. Support from the others. Saying she could have come here in the middle of the night to train in secret? But that she also had to come with someone else. It's a possibility, I think. Sakura's account's been entered the truth bullet section. I believe it's about time for us to move on. Huh? Already?
What?
New clues will magically appear by standing around here. We need to check every aspect of this case. That's true, but
Let's go.
if you're satisfied, let's hurry up and proceed. You're so pushy. I got caught up with the wrong person this time. So this is our next location. Oh, this place is related to the investigation? Figure it out yourself. No fun if you don't, right? Maybe this gun was used to... No, impossible. If that were true, Chihiro would be riddled with holes. Remember, right, this card reader is meant to work with our handbooks, right?
What?
You have an issue with it? If so, you should take it up with Manakuma. He said that, then quickly, sharply clapped his hands together.
Did you call for me?
You called for me? Has he been domesticated?
That's right.
Seems Mikhail had a question for you.
You need something?
Sure, what's up? Well, it was just about this card reader.
Yep.
Yes, the card readers have been all designed to interface with each or handbooks. You can only enter the locker room corresponding to the gender listed in your individual handbook. And it's impossible for two people to go in a row to go through when the door is unlocked, correct? If there was some sort of erotic terrorist on the prowl, the ceiling mountain Gatling gun would initiate a Swiss cheese slaughter. And the school regulations prohibit anyone from lending someone else's handbook, right?
Of course.
Correctly correct. So then, it means only girls can go into the locker room, only boys can go into the boys' locker room. In other words, Chihiro's body being found in the girl locker room means... Hey Makoto, I can see right through you. See right through me? Let me tell you what you're thinking. Chihiro found the girls' locker room, the killer must have been able to get in there.
In other words,
The killer must have been one of the girls. Did I get it right?
such ignorance.
Good lord, you're simple. But am I wrong? You pay closer attention to the regulations the answer have been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. I would expect nothing less from the prodigal son of the noble Togami family. So you managed to sniff out the loophole in the regulations. Knowing you, I would expect you created it on purpose, didn't you? Get a little more excitement to things. Yeah, you're treating me like a puny little appetizer instead of the main course that I am. Now, since the dead can't actually talk, they're not really people. They're not people anymore. They're things.
Yep.
Get it? Got it? Good. Wait, hold on. You're saying that's a loophole, but in order to borrow something from someone else, then that means someone had to loan it. So sleepy. Just listening to you makes me want to pass out. Be more like Biaki and get your poop together.
Unbelievable.
Or else I'll charge you with criminal negligence. No more questions. Figure out the rest on your own damn self. Well, now you're unfortunately lacking in mental faculties, so I'll fail you in myself. Let's head to the main hall. The main hall? That'll help you understand what's going on. Guard reader. We came to the main hall. So what are we looking for here? I mean, I have to figure it out for myself. Surveillance camera. That's what I can only assume is a gun attached to it. So chilling. The door. Hunk of metal blocking the entrance. Seems to be some kind of machine. There's a mailbox here. Could there be something inside? It's an e-handbook? Wait, there's 3 of them, but what are they doing here? So you finally found them. Huh? Do you know these were here, Byakuya? Happened to find them. I changed myself the other day. Seems there's a system where handbooks of dead students get delivered to the mailbox. So then these 3 handbooks belong to Junko, Leon, and Sayaka. Go ahead and confirm it yourself. Lee turned on one of the handbooks when I did. You're right, this is Sayaka's handbook. Now do you understand? This key is the key to the loophole I revealed earlier. Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get it. Just pay close attention to regulations. Loaning your handbook is strictly prohibited. The act of loaning is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. I see, yeah, now I understand. Main hall e-handbooks. Truth bullets. Hold on a second. What's wrong?
Very strange.
That's strange. One of the handbooks won't turn on. It's broken? Whose is it? The other handbook showed. Yeah, the handbook showed Junko's name when I started it up. And the one that won't turn on must be Leon's, right?
I see.
Makes sense, yes. Well, he did get pummeled with dozens and dozens of baseballs. Pummeled with baseballs. The memory of it came flooding back. The cruel punishment which led to Leon's death. Execution that the mastermind concocted. Cruel, heartless death. You're right, it wouldn't be surprising for the handbook to break during that kind of assault.
Damn it!
Hey, hey! Hey, 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 hey! Hey! Whoa, what? That e-handbook? Come on. It's essential to student life here. Crucial, integral, instrumental, a super big deal. There's no way it would break that easily. But it did. If I say it wouldn't break, it wouldn't freaking break. It can withstand up to 10 tons of pressure, and it's waterproof up to 100 meters, okay? I don't care how many baseballs you hit it with, it wouldn't do crap. Oh, but even my amazing handbook does have a single weak point. It does?
I can't hear you.
But it's a secret. I wouldn't want you to go breaking any more handbooks. Then Leon must have broken it somehow without realizing what its weakness was, right? Must be Aki talking. Hard to say. But you know what I think? I think his handbook isn't actually broken.
What?
But you might ask, how could that be? Leaving question hanging in the air, Monokuma disappeared. What just happened? Monokuma said it's not broken, but it's undeniable fact that it's not turning on. Well, I don't see any consistency in the case, so it doesn't matter now. You think so? Either way, something about it still bothers me. Broken handbook. Okay, then this is be enough to get things wrong. Let's begin our investigation in earnest and track down the true culprit. Yeah, we need to find out who killed your hero. Exactly, not quite. Huh? Not quite? What you talking about, man? No, I didn't want to fucking talk to the wall. What do you mean by that, Byakuya? To be exact, not quite. Certainly I want to reveal your hero's killer, but more precisely, to discover the true identity of Genocide Jack. Then do you really think? You truly believe Genocide Jack's the one who killed Chihiro?
Make me repeat myself.
Absolutely, I have no doubt that Jack is the culprit in this case. Murder's Fiend, Genocide Jack, right? Nobody else it could be. Murder's Fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly, then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. What nickname did the Internet give to this mysterious serial killer? Genocide Jack. So he's killed thousands of people, but that's gotta be an urban legend. Still, could one of us really be a demented psychotic killer like that? Yeah, I'm to wonder. But words mean little right now. I have something that will prove it, and I can show you. Okay. Then show me. What do you mean by that, Byakuya? To be exact, not quite. Okay, wait.
Don't make me repeat myself.
You have a basis to believe that. I assure you, Genocide Jack is one of us. Is there really proof? There's someone who would like to take you. This will provide all the evidence you need. Wrong voice.
It's all clear now.
Evidence that Genocide Jack is the one who killed Chihiro. But there's something like that, really? Ah, hey, you too! Big trouble, need your help.
I don't have time to.
Rabbity, leave us alone. But it's an emergency, emergency! Come on, please, you gotta help me. Alright. Serious emergency, please, you gotta help me. Calm down, okay, you know? But it's an emergency. Okay, fine. I right-clicked, but okay.
Please. 'Cause, I mean,
Emergency? What happened?
well,
Something's wrong with Toko, she's acting super strange. Well, I mean, she was acting pretty strange earlier, right? What should we do, Byakuya?
Very strange.
Since it's Toko, I'm at the meeting, I'm intrigued. Suppose we can take a second to see what's going on here. Are you sure?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Did expect that. Not for sure, he just said no, that'd be the end of it. Okay, come on, hurry. Wait for us, you know?
Let's go.
Looked like she headed to the dorms. To Toko's room, most likely. You're right.
You're talking to the wrong person, you waste of space. Hey! Is Toko inside? Some kind of emergency? Oh. Shoddy right there. You guys are too slow. I think you're just too fast. What's this emergency? Well, after what happened in the girls' locker room, we left Toko inside her room so she could lay down. After a while, we came back to check on her, to see how she was doing, but when we did, it was weird. She refused to come out. She kept saying all this weird stuff. Weird stuff?
That's fine.
We should try talking to her ourselves. Yeah, good idea. So now we go in the room. Come on. I may as well give it a shot. Ding dong. Door swung open, slowly and silently. Holy crap. An aura of negativity flowed out from behind the door, forcing a gasp out of me.
Oh, nothing. It's just that Hina was really worried about you, holding yourself up in your room.
Leave me alone.
Yeah, sure thing. But could you open up just for a second?
Won't allow it.
Huh?
I won't let Genocide Jack have control.
What? Just like that, she slammed the door in my face. What was that? You've been acting like that the whole time, when I rang a little while ago. I'll drive out the killer, to drive out the murderous fiend. Doesn't make any sense, right? I was afraid to leave her alone in there, so I tried to bust down her door. But it felt like something was holding it shut on the other side. I couldn't even budge it. Toko was scared enough to even bar her door? Did she think the same thing as Byakuya? Did she think that the serial killer Genocide Jack really murdered Chihiro? Is that why Toko's so scared?
But
Whatever it is, I'm really worried about her. Isn't there someone who might be able to persuade her? Oh, well, like... yeah. Toko has a huge crush on him, so, like, yeah, of course. Hey, Byakuya, do you think you could ask her? To come out of her room, I mean.
That's fine.
Sure, whatever. Oh, you're gonna talk to her, Byakuya? Wow, I guess you can be nice when you want to. Byakuya stood in front of her door, not making a sound, and pressed the doorbell. Ding dong! After a few moments,
what do you want?
leave me alone, you're also so annoying. Ah, Bakula.
It's Byakuya.
I'm sorry I couldn't keep our promise. But don't worry, never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again. With that, the door slammed shut. Even Byakuya couldn't pull it off. There's nothing else we can do. Let's go back to the investigation. Hold on. Byakuya, what was Toko talking about just now? Something about a promise?
What?
Oh, huh? I have no idea. Another one of her delusions, I'm sure. But
Stop talking.
if I say I don't know, that means I don't know. Just let Hina take care of her. Yeah, I'll stay here and keep an eye on her.
Let's go.
Well then, let's go. Without waiting for a reply, Byakuya sped away. But Byakuya? I had to catch up. Tried to talk to him several times as we walked, but he didn't even look back, let alone say anything. He just kept on walking toward his destination. Finally, his feet brought him to stop in front of a certain room. The library? Come on, let's go in. Alright. Is this the evidence that
Bruce Genocide Jack really in the library?
Don't make me repeat.
Don't make me say it again. Bookshelves. There's no point in checking there. We need to find real clues. On the desk. There are no clues there. We need to check elsewhere. Oh, cool. Got some coin. So I remember the other side of this door. It's the archive, right? Hurry up and go inside. Oh, here?
Let's go.
It'll all make sense once you're inside. Wow, so many books and files. So much dust, too.
So, in other words,
Hey, we can't there's enough value in this place to endure the dust. So? Pay attention to your friend. Each sure to discover this value for yourself. The books. I wasn't talking to you, dumbass. Books. The shelf is stuffed tight with files. Without really thinking, I picked one at random. Ah, you have a sharp eye indeed to select a file. Huh? That's a report on presidential assassination. The original is kept at the National Library. Won't be declassified for another 30 years. Are you sure you want to look at it now? There's no telling whose crosshairs you might wind up in for peeking at it. Without making a sound, I returned the file to the shelf. Huh. So many files stuffed into the shelf. What's in all these things?
that's enough.
Those documents are dangerous. Dangerous? They detail how the people who control the world from behind the scenes. Dangerous truth for a commoner. You mean like members of the Diet or something? No, I mean ones with real power. The secret council controlling everything from the shadows. If you're ready to be disappeared for it, take a look. There are some interesting people in there. You're just kidding, right? Am I? I'll just let it go for now. There's a ton of thick files stuffed into the bookshelf. If you're thinking of looking through any of them, let me give you a little warning. Those are files with graphic, disturbing photos taken at all times, kind of seems. Kind of thing any normal person would ever want to look at. Be careful. Huh? What do you mean? All those files are investigations reports relate to different cold cases. They're internal documents for police eyes only. They're not some kind of thing you'd expect to leak. Oh? So, oh, it's this thing right there, no? Alright, let's see. Lamp? Huh? It's a desk lamp. Yeah, it's the same one I saw Piaki using in the library before.
What?
Do you have a problem with that lamp? It was here before, then I moved it here. It's too dark over there, so I thought I'd put it to good use. Oh, cool. It's this box then. There's a wooden box. It's empty. Although, judging by the smudges in the dust, it looks like there's something else inside. Wonder what it was. There was an extension cord plugged in there. Proved very useful when I was in the library. An extension cord, huh? So you finally begin to understand the true splendor of this library. The entire reason I was interested in libraries because of this room right here.
Interesting.
It's home to classified government documents, police records, no ordinary person would ever see. Isn't it magnificent? This can't be for real, right?
Such ignorance.
It's here, guys, the problem. Anything doesn't fit into your preconceived reality, you label it a lie. Well, it's not that. It's not like I refuse to believe it, but I mean, there's just so much. How could anyone put all this together? Well, it just goes to show how much Hope's Peak really truly wields, or perhaps the mastermind may have wanted to provide it with enough entertainment to keep us from getting bored. It's no use. I can't keep up with all this. It's just too unreal. What's wrong? You still can't believe it? What about you? How can you believe it so easily? Things like that are usually impossible. What do you mean, usually? Usual, normal, ordinary, simple, those things don't exist anywhere in the real world. If you don't understand what they actually represent, you don't understand the nature of anything. You don't pull your punches, do you? Besides,
What do you consider usual is based on your common sense, right? What makes you think your own common sense applies to me at all? Don't mean you're here. I've reviewed them multiple times, so there's no doubt.
hold on a sec, you're saying you read all these documents more than once? But all this has to be like top secret confidential stuff, right? So why?
My family has a reading room just like this at our home. Ours is bigger, of course, and not as dusty.
Huh?
Members of the Togami family have access to very government-related documents.
That includes foreign powers as well as domestic.
So, in other words,
I'll show you, secret council that controls the world from the shadows. My family is a member of that council, and I have within me the bloodline that would allow me to one day bend the world to my will. To become such a ruler, I must know all levels of this world backwards and forwards. So whenever I have time, I like to review whatever documents and materials interest me. So I can proclaim without a doubt that the materials gathered here are the real thing.
It's beyond believing or not believing. Biak is actually starting to scare me more than the actual mastermind.
And what always interests me with the cold case investigation reports.
Oh god.
Reading through those reports has always been a hobby of mine ever since I was little. It's excellent mental exercise. I've solved more than a few of those cases just by reviewing the reports. And among all those reports, one of my recent favorites is the Genocide Jack case.
As he talked, Biaki had grabbed a specific file from the shelf.
And this is a complete case file. Every single report surrounding Genocide Jack case has been compiled in here. So there's so many, allow me to quickly summarize the report. Two notable characteristics in every Genocide Jack murder. First characteristic, in every crime scene, the word bloodlet is written in the victim's own blood. Second, when victims are murdered, their bodies are suspended in a certain way. Bloodlet is written in blood, and the victim's body suspended.
It's exactly the same as what happened to Chihiro.
If you're surprised, the best part is yet to come. The second characteristic, where the victims are suspended. The only ones who know about that particular fact were the members of the police and the higher-ups. By all accounts, nobody in the media ever found out.
Huh?
What had to do with no one knew about that aspect of each crime. Only the key officials and the killer himself knew about this act of mounting the victim. Now, if you recall Chihiro's corpse, body was most certainly mounted in this fashion.
How could the killer have known about suspending the victim?
that's right.
That's the key question. But in fact, the answer is quite simple.
So, in other words,
The culprit isn't a copycat killer, it's the real Genocide Jack. Just
in other words,
that right there is the evidence that Genocide Jack had hidden for himself the month the rest of us.
Genocide Jack really is such a brutal, fiendish killer. It's raking around us.
interesting.
Things are really starting to get interesting, aren't they? I've never imagined a killer with such a reputation would ever become a part of a little game. No, sure, you don't think about
What I've already seen.
Yours is better so far as I'm clear, so.
Alright, I'll get tired.
Such ignorance.
If you get down on your knees and beg, I might even tell you myself.
Okay. Biak, about that Genocide Jack file case. Could you let me see it?
Well, I didn't beg, but I guess it's okay this time. Feel free to look at it here, but you can't take it with you.
Biak handed me the file, and I flipped to it with tense, nervous fingers. Suddenly, my hand stopped, and I reached the page with photos from the scene of each crime had been collected. Names of Genocide Jack had been ran for several pages. Yo, what? Man's just 14. Fuck. There was no end to it. One thing became particularly clear as I read. All the killer's countless victims were killed and suspended in exactly the same way. At the scene of every murder, the word bloodlust was written in the victim's own blood.
Now, take a look at the next page, and you'll find another interesting tidbit.
Next page.
Profiling results. All the crimes took place either on weekdays, at night, or during holidays, either day or night.
Most common time for killings to take place was on holidays in the afternoon. Based on these facts, it could be suggested that the suspect may be a student. Evidence suggests that the suspect lingered at the scene. Even when they did leave, they were in panic. Because eyewitnesses had never come forward, it's likely that there was any external reason for this. This confused behavior suggests the suspect may suffer from dissociative identity disorder.
So, in other words,
Key point is here that the culprit may as well have a split personality.
Split personality, the kind of thing you see on TV. So I'm part of another totally unbelievable story. But this one is way more unbelievable than anything else until now. Maybe it really isn't. I don't know. I feel like my mind has gone numb. Genocide Jack case file has been added to the Truth Bullet section here.
let's go.
Wait, what's get going soon?
Where are we going?
Anyway, Michelle, if it's busy here, haven't we?
Oh wait, Byaku. As usual, Byaku turned left without another word. I hurried out of the library to catch up.
Well, in this part ways, I have some things I need to take care of before the church trial.
Oh, just all of a sudden like that?
I don't have time to
Come on, enough of your annoying misapprehensions. Really think we'd be together the whole time? Take responsibility for yourself, do something useful, move the investigation forward on your own.
goodbye.
Well, goodbye.
Just like that, he was gone. As quickly as he asked me to join him, he cut me off. And I felt like I was just some plaything getting tossed around. Some time, and then cover some really important clues thanks to him. Genocide Jack, he's the one that killed Chihiro. That murderous fiend. Is one of us. But who is it? I have to find out, no matter what it takes. To do that, there's somewhere I have to go to investigate one more time. Back to the crime scene. Find everything I can, alright. Hello there.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Ding ding ding, our Romans discovered evidence revealing the identity of the culprit.
I feel it.
Another stat increase for me.
Evidence? What did you find?
You're not revealing that just yet. I guarantee you what I found will steal the killer's breath from his lungs.
You sure about that?
Ah yes, Miss Ludenberg said she'd wished in something worthwhile too.
Really, what did she see?
Refused to tell me. It's like when a girl bullies the boys she likes, right? Right?
Okay, so where's Celeste now?
The warehouse by the dorm. She was there, but at the same time, not there.
What's it gonna be? Alright, let me check the boys' room. Look for some clues. Found this poster. It's a popular boy band called Tornado. It doesn't seem to quite fit the boys' locker room. Well, like, yeah, I saw the... Like, yeah. The mat. Strange stain on the carpet. What is it? The boys' locker room carpet. Kinda looks like duty. Yeah, you see? It's bloodstained poster. Blood most of them really part, but the big-breasted swimsuit model is pretty noticeable too. Girls' locker room doesn't seem like the kind of place you'd find something like this. But that reminds me, the poster in the other locker room is... That's right, there's definitely something strange about this. The boys' locker room, the poster of a popular boy band. The girls' locker room, the poster of a big-breasted swimsuit model. If the posters have been switched, if they were, what's the reason anyone would have? Maybe I should talk to someone who knows a bit more about the locker rooms. And who knows more about the locker rooms? Yes, Sakura. You spend a lot of time exercising in the girls' locker room, right, Sakura?
Of course.
I've used it nearly every single day since it opened up. Sometimes he and I use it together. Okay, then, let me ask you something. Do you think the posters in the boys' and girls' locker room could have been switched?
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I can't really say. I never really paid attention to the posters. I see.
However,
But there is something that's been bothering me about this locker room. See, I like to drink a little protein coffee in the morning, every time I finish exercising. We have protein coffee? In the warehouse. It's not the highest quality, but I don't have a lot of other options. Mix protein powder with coffee and down a glass of it after exercising. Anyway, the other day I spilled some on the carpet, the girls' locker room. It left a stain. A stain? I don't see any stain on the carpet now. Exactly, I noticed it earlier. The stain has disappeared. I can only assume someone came along and cleaned it up. But isn't it usually clean? As if there was never a stain to begin with? Yeah, so someone switched out the poster and the... That'd be a pain in the ass. Like, you have to pick up all the exercise equipment here. Oh, shit. Alright. See what Mondo has to say. Dude, that's real complex, but okay, yeah. Yeah. So what Kyoko has to say. Hey Kyoko, have you made any progress on your investigation? Generally speaking. I have to get going. I have something unrelated to take care of. Something besides the investigation? What is it?
Well,
No, you need to worry about. Nothing you need to worry about. Just concentrate on the murder. But
so then.
before I go, let me give you one piece of advice. Examine Chihiro's body one more time thoroughly. Also, her handbook is missing. You might want to determine its whereabouts.
Goodbye.
That's it. I'll be praying for your success. With that, Kyoko turned, left the girls' locker room. Guess I'll take another look at the body then. Chihiro's handbook is missing. It's definitely worth worrying about. Okay, said investigate the body one more time? Kyoko said I should examine the body one more time. Check thoroughly. But do I have my limits? Guess I better give it a shot anyway. Let's see. Hands are bound with what looks like some kind of rope. Rope used to prop her up in a kind of crucifix. Oh, the extension cord. Huh? The rope has a plug? So then this isn't a rope at all. The more I think about it, the more that's not the only thing that concerns me. Fatal injury was a blow to the head, which means someone struck her in the head in order to kill her. That's right. There's the issue of her being suspended, and the fatal blow. First, I didn't see any reason to think too much about either of them. But then seeing it again after learning Genocide Jack file, something's not quite right. What does this all mean? Oh, okay. So, like, yeah, she's up in the air, but blunt force object doesn't seem to be right because Genocide Jack uses scissors. Well, one thing mostly tie all these mysteries together. True nature of the rope that was used to suspend you here. There's a certain place I need to revisit. Look at the genocide. Okay. But you know what? I'm getting a little sick of playing this game right now, so... yeah. Alright. Bye-bye.